hello, and how are you? For those of you who know me, my name is Tony. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tony Smith. I am starting my journey, my son and I, with our lives, and that includes everything as close to natural as we can get it. I have been farming for about 9 years now, maybe give or take a little more, and I have been making my own breads, butters, cheeses, soaps, different things like that throughout the years. But now I am in a position to where I can do it full-time from home as business. And it's not just about the business end of it, y'all. It's about the healing part of it, the cleansing part of it, the going back to our original makeup of what made us and what will help keep us healing from the inside and the outside. What you put in is important to you and your body and your life. What you put on is just as important to you and your body and your life. What you put on your skin on the outside gets absorbed to the inside. So if you're putting on things that shouldn't be, that are causing ailments, we're going to say, I won't go into detail, we'll just say ailments, then maybe, just maybe, we need to go back to the natural treating of ourselves without all the harsh chemicals, because it's causing cancers, it's causing different conditions, the lupuses, the different things. That, my opinion. But for black women, it's never been higher. The stakes have never been higher. More so than any other race of woman. So I had to do some research to see why. Can I find out why that is? And then what can be done about it? Because I'm tired of seeing us die. I'm tired of hearing about these ailments and conditions that just come up with no etiology, and then there's no treatment. And y'all, I have to make another video later about our death rate. Oh, but the whole purpose of this is to say that, as old folks used to say, we can reverse the curse, okay? We've ingested any and everything, and we've used any and everything. But none of it was specifically designed just for us. We were in mind, we were intended, but it wasn't specifically just for us. It was for everybody and us. I'm only one person, a black woman, and what I'm making is just for us. And I'm going to give you an idea of where I'm working and what I'm working with so that you'll understand. I can't be now another race to go and make nothing for nobody else other than myself. Myself and my son, we use everything that I make. Everything that I'm making, I would be making anyway for us because it's how we live. But I choose to make extra because I want to see all of us. And my people, we have suffered for so long and so hard. So many conditions that we shouldn't have. So many things that have been stripped away from us that we need back. And if you don't know what that is, and the young people don't know, and haven't been passed to them, stick around. That's all I can say. Just stick around. I want to see us holistically, naturally cleansed, because you must cleanse yourself. The washing of the body is cleansing. Cleanse inside, outside. And while you're cleansing your body, a lot of y'all need to cleanse your home. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, we'll get there. You need to cleanse your home. Some of you got illnesses because you're bringing it in. You need to cleanse the entire family. The entire family. How you gonna clean just your leg and leave the rest of the body? Or how you gonna clean the whole body and leave one leg undone? I clean the whole family. The whole family. It's time for a spiritual cleansing. But start with the physical cleansing, the cleaning of the body and the skin. Some of those ailments might just be because, you know, you just need a good cleansing. So let me show you what I'm working with. And just to put it out there, no, I'm not a doctor. No, I'm not claiming to cure and heal anybody. That come by your own faith. Let's be clear about that. Why do I feel I can do what it is that I'm doing in the mixing? Because my first degree was my Associate of Applied Science with Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, Jeff Davis campus, in their pharmacy technology program. I graduated in '99. I worked for a couple of years with it before I moved and then went on to a different career. But nonetheless, I have kept up my skills in it because I had children, and giving medication to children meant dosage and calculation, not just grabbing a bottle and pouring it up. So, you know, once you learn better, you do better. Anyway, and along with other things. So, with that being said, let me show you the research that I've been doing on the natural cleansing and healing of us. Excuse me. Alrighty. I guess you say, okay, Tony, why do you have the Preserve It Naturally book? I have the Preserve It Naturally book because I am preserving different fruits. I have just done some pink pineapple. I have done some okra leaves. That's in another video. Longevity spinach, strawberry leaves. Quite a few things. I have a dehydrator that I am using to preserve things. So yes, I want to make sure that what I'm preserving, I'm doing correctly as I use it in my products for us and for you all. So yes, that's why I have that book, so that I can make sure that things are done the way it needs to be. There are nutritional healing books. I don't know if a lot of you probably seen this on Facebook. Wonderful resource, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. Absolutely wonderful resource. My soap maker's book back there. The Wheels of Life, because you need to be in balance. You need to be in balance, and you need for your chakra to be in balance, okay? We need to go back to the entire holistic healing of us, the people that we were before we were westernized. And there's nothing wrong with that. The Indians have theirs, the Arabs have theirs, the Native Americans have theirs, everybody else has theirs, so why not us? We need this. Maybe it will make the difference in our lives, in our death rate. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Our pregnant mothers who are at the highest mortality rate than any other race of women. Come on. I've done some research, and I'm not finished yet. I'm taking a class now on essential oils and mastering it, and I'm also taking another class for aromatherapy. This is just a small amount of the herbs that I'll be incorporating into my products. I know everybody's familiar with ashwagandha. I know everybody's familiar with neem, lemon balm, I even have the purple lotus or blue lotus flower, Egyptian lotus. And I'm just giving you a brief look, because there's so much more. Oh wow, so much more. Lime leaves. Mullein. Butterfly pea. All of these will be going into my products. Carrot leaves, and that's just some of them. Like I said, these are just some of the herbs. And I also have the stones for the chakras that we go in different soaps. You can request what you would like to have in there according to what your needs are. And I'm going to come over here and let you see that the majority of what I do, I make myself. I have these items over here, these herbs over here, that I am going to use to make oil with the exception of that one. Just going to hair product. But I will be making oil. I just made some out of this. Matter of fact, I have some in the, I'm going to show you my machine in just a second. These are lavender buds, and this is thyme. I used grapeseed oil and avocado oil, and both of them are 100%. Let's see, get a focus there. Cold press 100%. Grapeseed, there we go, 100%. And I have a magical butter machine. So yes, I make my own butters, I make my own tinctures, I make my own oils. I have some in here now. You can't probably see, yeah, if you can look down off in there, the light is not too good, but you can see it down in there. And I gotta clean my machine, but it smells, oh, it smells great. It smells great. And that is a lavender thyme. Oh, I'm trying to put the lid back on. Let me get it set. A lavender thyme, there we go. Lavender thyme oil that I just made in here. I set it at 130 degrees, and then I set it for 8 hours. And I just hit the button for the temperature, set it for the time, and let it go. And it was done. Bam, it made it cycle, and it's finished. So I also make my own oils that go into my products. With the exception of the outside carrier oils, but the essential oils are what I'm talking about. Making my own essential oils that go into my products. I'll be making what's this? Oregano oil. I source a lot of my products locally, as many as I can here in Orlando. They are wonderful for having the Korean store. I go to the Latte Supermarket on John Young, and the Caribbean Supermarket that is up Colonial. Chinatown. I shop a lot of places, but I have to in order to resource the materials that I use, you know, in my products, what I choose to use, because I want it all natural, and I want to be able to have what's needed in here to put it into the product so that we can heal ourselves, you know, that we can get cleansed herbally, holistically, and have our lives back in balance. And that's the main thing. And that's what I'm really, really excited about and pushing for. I'm going to walk you guys over here and show you my new section I have set up where I'm going to be making my soap at. Just a second, so hold on. Okay. I have a small section over here where I just set up a little table, you know, and it's very cute. I have over here, that is my dehydrator that you're looking at right there. It's a 6-drawer dehydrator by Della that I have. And I really haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of it, so I'm really excited to be using it now again. And yeah, and so I'm looking forward to it. A scale I have that I ordered so I can weigh out things. Instead of using my KitchenAid, I decided that I'm going to use the hand mixer. So I'm going to put the 2 beaters on it, and that's just going to be in the area over here for the soap making. That's my alcohol bottle that I'll use to spray down everything and make sure that everything is completely sanitized before I get started. And these are my butters. I have shea butter. Oh, wait a minute. I'll show y'all this butter that I just made. Avocado butter. There we go. I made fresh avocado butter, and I'm so excited. It looks so good, and it smells great too. It is avocado oil that I blended with shea butter and cocoa butter, and boy, does that cocoa butter smell good in that. So I have my shea butter here that I ordered and got in from Pure Vine Products. This is a 5-pound block here, and it was a really good price. I don't even think I paid a full maybe $25 for it. I don't even think I paid that much for it. But that is one of the butters that I'll be using, and it is raw, organic, pure, and unrefined, and that is very important. This is my cocoa butter that I use. And it is from Caliber, and it is also, let's see here if we can show it in, pure and unrefined. I want to be able to see that. Pure and unrefined. And like I said, I try and make sure that everything that I use and I get is the same way. This is some shea butter that I had from another package. I also ordered some Elip butter, and this is a very, very good hydrating butter. I'll also be using that as well in a lot of my other products, not just my soap products, but in the body whips, the lip balms. So that's a very, very good butter and melting. And I ordered some kokum butter, and the kokum butter is a hard butter, so it would go into the foot salves and different things like that. And yeah, y'all see a hole in there because this table is actually made for a sink, like a little sink part. You know, if you had it outside and you were camping, it has the parts that go in here that make it into a little sink, and put the little faucet up there, and I can hook my hose on the bottom of it and rinse stuff off. I had it outside. So yeah, I think that's cool. But yeah, that's what's covering that up. And I got my soap mold in. I was so excited when it finally came in. I have the crinkle cutter is what I call it, and then the straight blade cutter. And then they even sent along some extra bags. And I was like, okay, how cool is that? Thank you. So yeah, it's like probably like 50 to 100 of them. I'm like, okay, that was nice. And I got a mold. It looked like it was really tiny at first, because I'm like, you know, but then when I took it out, I'm like, okay, well, you know, hey, that is still a pretty good size block there, you know. So yep, and it just fits right back in there. Bam, like that. And I'll put these bags back in here. And I also have, hold on one second. Butter back over here. Okay. And these are just some of my other little molds. The other ones I've already put up, but these were still out. These are basic mold, but they're cute because I like the shapes. That's the main thing I look at, is the shapes. You know, everybody doesn't want the same shape, the same style. So I think it's cute. You know, I have the block and I have the shapes. And then I have the ones that have the, oops, let me turn that around the other way. The design on them. It says handcrafted, 100% handcrafted, and they indeed will be handcrafted. I have my own lye that I purchased for mixing. I also have lye water for soft soap and liquid soap. So yes, indeed, they will be handcrafted. No doubt about it. And majority of my soaps will probably even be milled. Meaning they'll be made, shaved down, and then the other elements added to them before they reach their final product. So, yeah, I am excited, y'all. Very excited, and I hope that you are too. It is my prayer and desire that all be cleansed. You know, I'll stop using the word healed so that no one's offended, and just use the word cleansed. You know, it's about cleansing yourselves. And then back in the day, you used to have to go and get cleansed. You know, even if you think about the what they consider the baptism is you being cleansed. You know, so same concept. You know, let's get cleansed. And, oh, excuse me. One spot to the next. And, you know, let's go back to our organic roots. One of these books that you saw over here, among all these other natural remedies and herb books and preservative books, was this book right here. Eating right for your blood type. I'm not so much as worried about a diet, but certainly you can't feed everybody the same thing and then think that they're going to get the same results, because we've gotten the short end of the stick with all of these ailments that have plagued us for so long. When I say cleanse your home, yeah, cleanse your home. Some of y'all know what home cleansing means. Cleanse. Y'all walk with us. It's our life. That's the name of my business. It's our life. Research is what I do. Finding ways to improve our lives, our health, and well-being is what inspires me. And I'll have to talk about and go into detail later. the hardest part of it. But come join us. And once I open, if you see something you like, then wonderful. If you just want to try it, great. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm not healing anybody. I'm not. Your own faith is what will heal you. And it always has been. Because you were given that ability by the Creator. But you must use His products. I'm sorry, excuse me. I said His. God is not a person. You must use the Creator's products to get the results that you're looking for. As your words say, he who has an ear, let him hear. All right, y'all. I don't want to make this longer than it is. It's just a small introduction. And I'll see y'all on the journey. Thank you.